There is no right or wrong way to hold and feed your baby, and each mom and baby will find their own preferred position to feed in. What's important is that you both feel comfortable. Knowing a few different breastfeeding positions and techniques can be helpful because life often requires us to be versatile, especially as your baby gets bigger and you start to go out and about more. Discover 11 different breastfeeding positions and find out what is best for you and your baby.
Baby spa.
Laid back breastfeeding or reclined position. The laid back breastfeeding position, also known as biological nurturing, is often the first mom's try. If your baby is placed on your chest or tummy, as soon as he is born, all being well, he instinctively works his way towards one of your breasts in attempt to latch on. This is known as the breast crawl. Cradle hold. This is the classic position most of us picture when we think of breastfeeding. It involves you sitting upright with your baby positioned on his side, his head and neck laying along your forearm and his body against your stomach in a tummy to mummy position. Cross-cradle hold. This looks similar to the cradle hold, but your arm switch rolls so your baby's body lies along your opposite forearm. The aim is to support your baby around his neck and shoulders to allow him to tilt his head prior to latch. Rugby ball hold. In this position, you sit with your baby resting along your forearm, his body tucks alongside your side with his feet towards the back of the chair or whatever you are sitting on. Side lying position. Ideal for relaxed night feeds and breastfeeding in bed or on the sofa. Side lying can also be more comfortable than sitting if you have had a cesarean or stitches. You and your baby need to lie on your sides next to one another belly to belly. Laid back breastfeeding after a C-section. If you have had a cesarean delivery and can't find a comfortable breastfeeding position, this may help. Reclining with your baby's body across your shoulder will let you nurse comfortably without any weight or pressure on your own. Or you could also try side lying. Upright breastfeeding or koala hold. In the upright or koala hold, your baby sits standing your thigh or on your hip with the spine and head upright as he feeds. You can do this hold with a newborn if you give your baby plenty of support, and it's also a convenient way to feed an older baby who can sit unaided. Dangle feeding. This breastfeeding position involves your baby lying on his back while you crouch over him or all fours and dangle your nipple in his mouth. Some moms say doing this for short period helps if they have conditions like mastitis and don't want their breast to be squashed or touched. Others claim that gravity helps unplug blocked milk ducts. Nursing in a sling. It may take a little practice, but breastfeeding your baby in a sling can be convenient when you're out and about, looking after older children or even doing light chores. It's also handy if your baby dislikes being put down or feeds frequently. Double rugby ball hold. This is known as the double clutch, and it's a great breastfeeding position for twins as you can feed them in a tandem while having your hands relatively free. You will probably need to use a specially designed twin breasting pillow while feeding like this, especially in the early days. Dancer hand nursing position. If your baby struggles to stay latched on or has low muscle tone, perhaps because he was born prematurely, has a condition such as Down syndrome, or has an illness or disability, try this hold to support both his head and your breast. Start by cupping your breast with your hand underneath, fingers on one side and thumb on the other. Then edge your hand forward so your thumb and index finger form a U shape just in front of your breast. Your 3 remaining fingers should continue to support the breast underneath. Rest your baby's jaw on your thumb and index finger as he feeds with his chin at the bottom of the U, your thumb gently holding one of his cheeks and your index finger the other. This hold gives your baby plenty of support and you control over his position as well as a great view of his latch. Whichever breastfeeding position you choose, remember, gather everything you need and don't forget to have a wee first. Make sure your baby is comfy in that position and ensure you feel relaxed and comfy too. Check your baby is latching on correctly A good latch is vital for comfortable breastfeeding. If your baby struggles to latch or breastfeeding makes you sore, seek support from a lactation consultant or breastfeeding specialist. They will also be able to show you how to support your baby to help you feed more comfortably.